Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Restoring Patches. Shmee150's Porsche 914. Now in the previous episode, we continued with the fabrication on this car and we sorted out these two corners on the sides and that back as well. In this video, we're going to continue on the fabrication on this car. We're going to move to the back section over there because there's a couple of little dodgy repairs, let's say, to do on that back. And then we're going to move on to that sill on the outer section because we've still got this back section to do. And then we'll take it from there, I guess, because, yeah, there's not a massive amount left to do on this car, fabrication-wise. This is a very good reason as to why we call this car Tim's financial disaster, as well as patches, of course, but literally, this is an absolute disaster. The inside of this panel is completely gone as well. So I was expecting just to cut this outside panel out, replace that, bada bing, bada boom. Little did I know that there's more rust inside. Okay, I think what I need to do is I'm going to take a template from the other side, I'm going to make it out of sheet steel, I'm then going to scribe around that template, make it bigger than what I need to be, so then I can place that on there, mark it out, and then I know where this sort of light aperture goes. Then I can start tackling this absolute abomination in here, which also goes that way. Not to mention the amount of chod that was actually in there as well. And this repair goes all the way around here. And yeah, there's holes here as well. Fantastic, okay. Okay. made this panel and this one as well. So the reason I was using the paper template is so I could get this 100% correct to this point here and this point here, which is why I made the template so big, because what was in there was kind of bad, crappy material anyway, and the real light may not have fit. So this is exactly where it needs to be, and I've made this L section here, which will replicate this going up here. Right, that is done. I'm happy that's done because that was an absolute pain. Obviously, we had to get this contour right. We fit the light in there to make sure the light actually fits in there, which is good. It lined in with this and this, which I drew from the template that I had earlier. And then, yeah, all round, job's a good one. So I'm going to give my knees a rest because I've been down here for the best part of a couple of hours. And I'm going to go on to the inside of the car. Now, I do know that I've got this bit to do down here, which we'll probably do in the next episode. But for now, I'm going to jump inside. I'm going to clean the driver's side, which is the left-hand side on this car. Get all the floor pan cleaned. Get everything, all the rust out and stuff like that. Once that's done, we're then going to move on to this back sill, which probably is going to be very rusty. Right, so now we've done that inside and it looks all nice and majestic in there, which makes me feel better. Now we're going to move on to this sill. Now, this sill on the other side was an absolute abomination, and that's because the hellhole trapped water inside there, and the previous repairs just made it even worse. So, my Uncle Richard's going to cut this out, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we're not going to find any bad repairs or any rust or anything else in there, so we can just literally quickly plate it up and bada bing, bada boom, it's done. I don't think I quite have the words to describe the atrociousness that's inside this sill. Now, we were crossing our fingers and hoping that this wasn't going to be as bad as the other side, but it really is. I mean, underneath here, there's this panel here which is unprotected. It's not been primed, it's not been protected, and that's just been jammed up there, and half it isn't even connected, and the other half is just bodge welded up there. And you can see all inside here, I mean, I don't know where this has come from, but all inside here is more bad welding. It's just an absolute joke. It really is. I mean, potentially these repairs have saved this car from going to the scrapyard, but I mean, come on. I mean, yeah, anyway, apart from Rocco being on a diet, we need to kind of try and repair this properly. Now, it may be that we need to cut the bottom of this rear quarter off just to get access into there. I mean, we've done everything we can to try not to do that, but it may be that we have to do that to get access into there properly and try and sort some of this mess out, which we didn't really want to do because, yeah, warpage and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, my Uncle Richard's going to do that, so that's his problem. So he can cut the bottom of this off. He's laughing at me. He can cut the bottom of this off and we can get access into there better and try and sort some of this mess out. Right, so my Uncle Richard's done a fantastic job piecing all this back together. Now, it's actually as it should be. It's butt welded correctly and it's as it should be. I mean, if you look at this, we've got several panels going on there. You can see that the panels aren't even protected. And I mean, there's a bit of weight to this and you can see the amount of panels that are there, which is absolutely crazy. And this should have quite a few panels on it because this is actually the jacking point. This is what lifts up the entire car, so it needs a bit of structure. But I mean, that's just taking the mess a little bit. And that is a rust trap. So rust is going to get in there, water and moisture is going to get in there. It's got nowhere to go and it's just going to rust from the inside out. And again, you can see that there's no primer on there. So that's literally going to last no time at all. So this does need unpicking. Oh, I've just noticed there's a barcode on there as well. So I've not even taken the sticky off. But anyway, this needs unpicking and this needs completely redoing, as does this small point here. But that's going to be in the next video. So that's it for this video. Do check us out in the next video where we're going to tackle this nice main event down here. We're also going to unstitch these. Make sure you do smash that like and subscribe button, and we'll catch you in the next one.